Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Matthew Varga here. In today's video, we're going to talk about how we made this $10,000 check and how we did it with just 2 properties. After doing this, I came to realize that a person could leave their 9-to-5 job with just 2 properties and only $40,000 worth of investment capital. I mean, this blew my mind because typically we're taught that you need to save, I don't know, $1 million, you need to work until you're 65, and that's when you get to retire and enjoy your life after all that effort. But if someone just did the exact same thing that we did, they'd be able to generate enough money to replace their income in very little time. If you're new to this channel is all about teaching you how to gain financial independence and retire early by saving money, making money, and investing money. Whether you're looking to do this through index fund investing, through Airbnbs, or even just through buy and hold real estate, we've done all of these different strategies over the last 5 years, and it's helped us retire in our 30s. So if you're looking to gain more financial freedom and find out how to retire early, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on future videos. Also, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I post more daily videos updating you on our financial journey and showing you different ways to gain financial independence. So you're probably wondering, how the heck is it possible to generate $10,000 a month in cash flow off of just 2 properties with only $40,000 invested? Well, it's possible because of this new investing strategy that we just started this year called Airbnb arbitrage, or sometimes called rental arbitrage. I actually have a full video outlining everything you need to know about Airbnb arbitrage, what's it all about, pros and cons, how to go about doing it. Make sure you go watch that video after this video so you can get a lot more details on the specifics of this investment strategy. I also have a free Airbnb arbitrage guide that you can download. I'll link it down below, so make sure you check that out as well. So because I had that full video outlining everything you need to know about Airbnb arbitrage, I'm not going to go into full detail on it here, but basically what it is we are renting a home from another person, the owner of the property, and we are giving them fair market rent, so they're happy getting that rent that they were wanting. And then with their permission, so they know what we're doing, we turn around and we rent the property back out on Airbnb. And the profit that we make from it is the difference between what we're paying to the landlord and all of our expenses for that property and what we can generate on Airbnb through our nightly rates. So the first thing to note is that both of these properties are duplexes. So it's 2 properties, but they have 4 units. So each house has a upstairs apartment and a downstairs apartment. So there's 4 units in total. And all 4 of these units are fully furnished, all decked out, listed on Airbnb in order to generate this kind of revenue. So for the month of August, these 4 units were 100% occupied. So for every day of the 31 days of August, we had guests staying in our place. Okay, so let's jump right into the numbers and see how we were able to generate this kind of profit from just these 2 properties. So for property 1, we were able to generate $9,700 in revenue for this property. And for property 2, we were able to generate $10,817 for the month. This gives us a total combined income of $20,517 for the month. If we take that $20,517, we're going to divide it by 4 because we have 4 units. That means that for each one of these units, we were generating $5,129. If we take that $5,129, we're going to divide it by 31 days. We were able to get on average $165 per night. Now, some nights were a lot higher than $165, like some nights we were getting over $300 per night. Other nights we were getting maybe $120, but on average we were getting $165 per night for the whole month for all 4 of these properties. Okay, so now let's take a look at the expenses. So for the first property, our total monthly expenses were $5,252. Now that includes our rent, which was $3,850. We spent over $885 in cleaning fees. We spent $207 on utilities. So in total, with all of our expenses, we spent $5,252. And for property 2, our total expenses were $4,495. Now that includes our rent, which was $3,100. We also spent over $600 in cleaning fees. We have garbage collection. We have lawn care. So in total for property number 2, including consumables and all that fun stuff, we spent $4,495. So when we add up the total expenses for both of these properties, we have a total monthly expense of $9,747. Okay, so now comes the fun part where we actually get to add up the total profit that we made from this property. So we're gonna take that total revenue that we made, which was $20,517. We're gonna subtract our total expenses, which was the $9,747. This gives us a grand total cash flow of $10,770 just for that 1 month. So there you have it. That's how we were able to generate over $10,000 in cash flow with just 2 properties for 1 month. Now with these 2 properties, we do have investment partners with them. So we actually split that $10,000 between the 2 of us with a 50-50 split, but we were still each able to make over $5,000 for the month. Now, I always get asked if we're taking on more investment partners. We're pretty selective with who we partner with, but if you want to know more, you can message me on Instagram and we can chat about it there. At the beginning of this video, I mentioned how after doing this strategy, I came to realize that a person could leave their 9-to-5 job with just a $40,000 investment. So how did I come up with $40,000? Well, for us to set up these 2 properties, we actually had to spend just under $40,000. So that first property that we set up, it cost us just around $19,000 to get it all set up. And for that second property, it cost us just over $17,000 to get set up. So the total cost between these 2 properties was $36,000 to get them all set up. Now that includes all the furniture, everything that we needed to get it listed. So utensils and plates and decor and all that fun stuff. It also included first and last month's rent. We also had to put a deposit down on some of the utilities. And then also we had to pay for someone to come in, assemble all the furniture for us. We had to pay someone to get the place staged, all cleaned up. And then we also had to get some professional photos taken so we could get this listed on Airbnb. So in total, to do all of that, it cost us just $36,000. Now the crazy thing to me was just how much revenue we were able to generate, that $10,000 a month with just a $36,000 investment. So that's a pretty amazing return on your capital. Now to be fully transparent, that was the best month that we had. August tends to be a great month in Canada for travel. You get a lot of people going out there. It's one of the best months for travel for the summer. So we were able to charge a higher nightly rate than some of the other months. So prior to this month, we were still able to generate a monthly cash flow of between $5,000 and $6,000, which is still a pretty awesome return. If you go follow me on Instagram, I actually do a monthly update on the financials of these 2 properties. So you can actually watch and see how we're performing each month on these properties, which will probably give you a better idea over a long run of how these Airbnbs are doing, which might make you feel more confident in getting started in this investment strategy. I've been retired for over a year now, even before we started doing these Airbnb properties. But if I was still working my 9-to-5 job, the cash flow that we can make off of these Airbnbs would easily have replaced my 6-figure income and would have set me up to be able to retire a lot sooner. Yes, this is a bit more of an active investing strategy, but once you get all of your systems set up, you get your cleaners hired in place, they know what you're looking for, you get your listings all set up, there really isn't that much monthly work that you need to do, and a lot of it can be outsourced. One of the downsides to this strategy that most people will probably recognize is that you don't get to take advantage of capital appreciation because you don't own these properties, you're just renting them from someone else. So that other person is taking advantage of any appreciation in that property. This strategy is not a wealth building strategy like buy and hold real estate is. This strategy is completely focused on generating as much cash flow as you can. However, when it comes to leaving your job, the most important thing, in my opinion, is being able to generate enough monthly cash flow that you can replace your income and cover all your monthly expenses. And that is exactly what Airbnb arbitrage can do for you. The most important asset that we all have is our time. You can't buy back time. Once you spend it, it is gone forever. Your main focus should be on doing investing that's going to help you free up your time first. After you've successfully freed up your time, then you can start looking at strategies that are going to help you build your wealth, such as buy and hold real estate, or even buying these properties that you're going to do Airbnb with. That way you can not only take advantage of the great cash flow, but you can also take advantage of that capital appreciation you're going to get because you own the property now. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully it inspired you to see how this strategy could help you gain financial independence. And don't forget, I do have that free Airbnb guide, which I'm going to link down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and leave a comment down below with any questions you have. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.